Mashramani, the annual celebration, attracts many throughout Guyana and the diaspora. However, few really know about the parade that has grown to dwarf the day it was meant to celebrate. This is the story of Mashramani. Greetings and welcome to another episode of For the Culture Guyana. Today we're going to learn about the celebration known as Mashramani. But before we get into that, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to For the Culture Guyana for more great content. The year was 1966. The citizens of the town that would soon become Linden wanted to celebrate Guyana's newly acquired independence from Great Britain. To mark the occasion, members of the JCs of Greater Mackenzie organized a float parade. The parade, which attracted many from around the region, began on Arvida Road, now known as Republic Avenue, and ended at the Mackenzie Sports Club ground, where the floats on display were judged. Prior to 1970, the parade was known as the Independence Carnival. It did not gain its name Mashramani until after the JCs formed the JCs Republic Celebration Committee to manage the parade. It was then suggested that the name Carinval should be changed to make it something more relevant to Linden. It was suggested that an indigenous name be chosen. After some discussion with a popular indigenous member of the community, the name Mashramani was chosen, which supposedly means rest after a hard day of work. Then, on February 23, 1970, Linden celebrated the first Mashramani parade. By this point, the parade attracted thousands from the region and beyond. The celebration was so popular that other regions began hosting their own unofficial MASH parades. Then, in 1972, then-President Forbes Burnham declared MASH, as it was called for short, to be a national event for the Republic celebration. Then, in 1976, Georgetown took MASH from Linden. However, various activities for Republic Day were supposed to be rotated between Linden, Berbice, and Georgetown. Nevertheless, Lindeners did not take kindly to the theft of their celebration, and some were saddened to see how Georgetown's parade and festivities began to dwarf their own. Nevertheless, they still supported the MASH activities in Georgetown, sending contingencies as large as 2,000 persons. However, in 2006, residents of the mining town thought it was high time for the parade to return home. That year, they held their first Linden MASH. It is usually held on the Sunday after the 23rd of February. And that's the story of Mashramani, or at least the Linden version. So if you're ready for the Georgetown version, let's go.
See them trying to fight me down. Lord, why? Lord, why? They're trying their best to keep me down. Lord, why? Lord, why? Father, please help me now. God, protect me now. Yeah, from the hands of my enemies, Lord. As I go out on the road, do not leave me exposed. Give me the power to find it. Put up my foot and trample it.
Mashramani comes from the Arawak word meaning rest after a long, hard day of work. And this was a holiday that was actually founded in 1970 on the eve of Guyana becoming a republic. But here's the interesting thing. It's actually a separate celebration from the Republic Day celebration. In fact, Georgetown, where the site of the current parade is, and the largest parade that we know of, that in fact they didn't start celebrating Mashramani until 1972, a full 2 years afterwards. So you may be wondering, well, then where did it start? It actually started in Linden. It was started by a group called the JCs of Greater Mackenzie. Now, JCs is the nickname for members of the JCI, that is the Junior Commerce International, a United Nations funded youth empowerment and leadership group. And so, once they brought this to the forefront of everybody's attention, it blew up all around Guyana, with towns in every single region of the country having their own celebrations. And when the JCs presented the idea to the president at the time, President Forbes Burnham, he loved it. And he made it a holiday, coinciding, of course, with Republic Day. And that is actually why we have at midnight the flag raising, and during the day the parade, which you'll soon see some of. That was all spontaneous.
Jump on them and tell them to the face they can stop me from the carnival, from the festival. Lord,
President coming through!
stamp on them, 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 stamp on them.
Hey, so that was fun, wasn't it? If you like that and you want to see more episodes like this, let us know in the comments. And if you'd like more information about the topics mentioned, check the link to our website. There we have all the sources we used in this video. And if you liked the video, hit that like button and comment what you liked. Also, I want to give a big thank you to all our supporters. Without you all, we wouldn't be here. And finally, share For the Culture Guyana's videos with all your friends and family so they too can learn more interesting facts about Guyana. Be sure to catch us next week. Until then, thanks for watching and do it for the culture.